Hi, Lily. Who is this? I'm Mary. Our kids go to the same kindergarten. Really? Well, no wonder you don't know me. I just moved here recently and I've only seen you from afar. How do you know my ID? I just searched for it. Our kids go to the same kindergarten, so I'd like to be friends with you. Oh, so that's what this is about. I got a little taken aback. But why is it me? You were talking about going to lunch with the other moms the other day. I'm new here and I need friends, and I thought going to lunch together would be perfect for it. How is it perfect? Let me in! Well, this lunch is only for moms whose kids are taking gymnastic classes. Well, that's okay, because I'm thinking about sending my kids to gymnastic classes too. Oh, really? Yep. So it's perfect. Well, I can't decide on my own. Don't say that. I just moved here. I'm lonely. But we're having lunch at a nice restaurant, so it's not a normal lunch. It's gonna be a bit expensive. Well, it doesn't mean that it will cost like $1,000, right? Well, yes, but we'll also be eating desserts. Desserts? I love desserts. Yeah, they're gonna be great, but where are you going to eat at? I already said that I can't decide on my own. I'll ask the other moms then. Okay, well, if they don't approve, just tell me where it is, and I can join. 10 minutes later. Hey, Mary, I asked other moms about the lunch. How did it go? They said it's fine if your kids are planning to take gymnastic classes too. See? I knew it. But you might not get along. It's okay. We all start off that way. Besides, I get along with everybody. Okay, that's nice. Yep, well, just let me know where and when I should go. I'll send you a map of the restaurant. Oh, so this is where you're eating? So is this an all-you-can-eat? I don't think it's an all-you-can-eat. It's a boozy restaurant. Well, some nice restaurants do all-you-can-eat. But we don't eat that much, so one portion is enough for us. Then, are the desserts all-you-can-eat? I don't think they do all-you-can-eat for desserts either. I prefer all-you-can-eat, but oh well. That's too bad. You don't have to join if you don't want to. I didn't say I don't want to join. You're so quick to judge, Lily. I don't get to go to a fancy restaurant for lunch that often, so I'm really looking forward to it. So how many people are you planning to have lunch with? 5. Five, so it's gonna be 6 if you count me in? We're all going out to lunch together, so we're gonna split the bill, right? Well, in normal cases, yes. But if we split, everyone pays the same amount, so it's nice and easy, right? Yeah, if we do split. But this time it's gonna be a lunch set. And we're having sweets too! Yeah, that's right. So how much should I bring for lunch this time? The lunch set is $30 and the rest will be for desserts. I see, so the rest will be for desserts, but we're splitting it, so... It's at a restaurant, so it's gonna be in buffet style, right? I don't know about that. You really don't know anything. How useless you are. What? Useless? Well, we'll know when we get there, and no matter how expensive it is, we're gonna split the bill, so it should be fine. I'll meet you at the restaurant. What? Okay. On the day of the lunch. Hey, Mary? Everyone's done eating, but where are you? People at the restaurant want you to pay for what you've eaten, and they are troubled. What happened? Are you in the bathroom? What's your problem? I need you to pay. I left the money on the table. Please pay with that for me. You only ate one portion, so it's your loss. We're not paying for what you ate, so you gotta pay. But you said we're splitting the bill. I never said we were going to split the bill. You said you normally do. That's what people generally do, but we don't do that. You said we'll split. I didn't. Only you did. You said if we split, We'd all pay the same amount, so that's what I was going to do. Why are you saying we're not splitting the bill now? I never said we're going to split the bill from the beginning. I don't want you to blame me for the assumption you made. But you said we were splitting the bill. That's what you said, but we're not splitting the bill, so you have to pay. The people at the restaurant seem troubled too. But I'm too far away already to pay though. What, you mean you've already left the restaurant? Without saying anything? You don't have to tell people when you're leaving. We're both adults. Or did you worry about me that I suddenly disappeared? I'm worried about you too, but if you're going to leave, you should at least say something. I won't. No, you should. Besides, I left my share on the table, so I didn't think it was necessary for me to stay. You just left $30. The lunch set was $30. Yes, but that's for one person. You ate 15 servings of the lunch set alone. Wow, isn't it amazing I ate them all by myself? Yeah, but you also ate 72 pieces of cake. I thought we were splitting the bill, so there's nothing I can do about it. Well, even if we were going to split, this is so not enough. Why didn't you say that we weren't splitting the bill from the beginning? Then I wouldn't have eaten so much. So you are responsible for not telling me the correct information. Why is it my fault? Because you didn't tell me about the bill. If you had, I would have just eaten one portion. But you're the one who ate it. You should pay. Why are you so mad? How much did it cost anyway? You didn't even mention how much it costs. You ate 15 lunch sets, so that is $450, and the desserts costed $1,080. So the total is $1,530. What? How come desserts cost more than lunch sets? Well, the price was written on the menu. Lunch sets are cheap because it's cheaper during lunchtime, but the desserts were in the regular price. Of course they're more expensive. I totally don't get this. Even if you don't get it, you're the one who ate them, so you have to pay. They won't let us go if you don't pay. Don't worry, I'm out of there already. What are you talking about? We're the ones who can't leave. Well, then, why don't you just pay for it? I don't have that kind of big money. You have a credit card. Or you don't even have a credit card. Why should I use my credit card for you? I'll pay you back later anyway. I'm just asking you to pay for it temporarily. It's not a big deal. You're really going to pay me back? If you keep on nagging like this, I'll never go to get lunch with you again. That's my words. 2 hours later. Mary, I've paid on your behalf. When will you pay me back? I said I'd pay, but if you keep talking like that, I wouldn't want to pay. Or do you actually not want me to pay or something? I'm asking because I want you to pay. You left $30 on the table, so you'd have to pay for $1,500. I know. You're really picky. Don't be stingy with that kind of money. You make it sound like I'm trying to steal from you. It's not like that, but... You didn't tell me in the beginning that it wasn't all you can eat, nor that you're not going to split the bill, and I'm still offering to pay for it, so why couldn't you wait? That's why I hate poor people. Alright, how long do I have to wait then? I'll pay you next time I see you. A few days later. I saw you at kindergarten today, but you didn't return my money. Why was that? $1,500 is a lot of money. My husband wants you to return it too. Would you please shut up? I don't have time for this. What's wrong? I became an outsider because of you. I was trying to get away with this peacefully. What do you mean? I went to kindergarten today, and no matter who I talk to, when they see my face, they avoid me. Oh, why is that? Why is that? You told them about the lunch, so obviously it's because of that. I didn't blabber around. Why should I do that anyway? Then why is everyone ignoring me? I don't know. The other moms we had lunch with, they wouldn't even look at me. Well, that's just the way it is, and we were all there, and they all know that you still haven't paid me back. I'd said I'd pay. But didn't you do the same thing at the previous kindergarten? What? How did you know? I heard about it from a friend. She told me that you attend mom lunches here and there and eat whatever you like and not pay for yourself. So people got fed up and that you moved out. Is this true? I don't know anything about that. So you're really going to pay me back? I'll pay you when I can. I'm broke right now. You're broke? And yet you came with us to that restaurant knowing the food is pricey. I thought if we split the bill, it wouldn't be a problem, so it's not my fault. No, it's totally your fault. Wow, this is so hilarious. Well, I made you laugh, so I don't have to pay this time. You don't have the money, and you don't want to pay because you made me laugh? That's just a scam. I just wanted to eat the food, and we're friends, so you shouldn't be pricky about this. If we were friends, yes, but you just moved here, and I don't think of you as a friend. That's harsh. I went to get lunch with you because I wanted to make friends. If you want to be friends with people, you'll have to pay for your own food. I'll pay you when I can. But I don't work, so I don't know when that's gonna be. God, you're a jerk. I'm willing to pay for it, so I'm not. You're going to regret this. No, I know I won't. The next day. Hey, what did you do? What's wrong? Shut up! Did you tell my mother-in-law what I did? Yes, because if I didn't, I wasn't going to get my $1,500 back, so I told her about it. Why didn't you just tell my husband instead? I don't have your husband's contact info, so I thought it's easier to tell your mother-in-law, who's always at home. Couldn't you imagine that I'd be in trouble if you do that? Yeah, I did expect you to be in trouble, but I'll be in trouble if you don't pay me back. But you kept on saying that you'll pay me back when you don't even have the money. Of course that's impossible. But I said I'd pay you back. I promised, remember? You ate 15 servings of lunch set like it was an all-you-can-eat. You ate 72 pieces of cake and even sent me a message saying the desserts are so delicious, but then you don't even have the money to pay for it. What kind of joke is that? So, the thing is, isn't this why you've always been the outsider at the past kindergartens? How do you know? I just have a network. But you're being pricky with that little money. That's not something you say if you can't afford it. Do you have any idea what I'm going through because of you? I don't know. I talked to your mother-in-law, then she apologized to me and paid me back with her own money. You're lucky to have such a nice mother-in-law. She did pay you back? But the problem is what happened after. Because you told my mother-in-law about it, my husband got mad that I'm doing these kinds of things again. Well, that's what you get from doing that kind of thing repeatedly. It's literally the worst. Well, I got my money back, so it's great for me. Shut up! My mother-in-law even told me to leave if I keep on doing this. That's fair. How is it fair? But at least it was your mother-in-law who said that, and not your husband, so it won't be much of a problem anyway. This is serious. My husband can't disobey his mother. Well, I think he'll defend you if he loves you. Or are you not loved anymore? I don't want to admit it, but... You're admitting it. My husband cares more about his mother than he does about me. Well, I can't understand why he would do that. You don't think I ended up like this because of his behavior? No. That's like a kid stealing something from a store and saying society is bad. So that means you're a child. I don't care if I'm a kid or not. I might get divorced because of you. I can't help you, and I don't even want to help you. It's just your fault for trying to eat and drink without paying. That's why the other moms are ignoring you too. It's not my fault for eating what I want to eat. It's my mother's fault for not giving me an allowance. What? You thought a housewife could get an allowance? Unbelievable. What housewife gets an allowance? If you don't get an allowance, you can't eat what you like. Well, I don't care about that. If your family works like that, I won't say anything. So, please help me out. I don't know how I'll live if I get divorced. I don't have any working experience. Who doesn't have work experience nowadays? Well, I'm here. Yes, true. That's why I don't want to get divorced. Help me so I won't get divorced. I don't understand why you're asking me for help. How am I supposed to help you? Just tell my mother-in-law that it was a mistake and give her back the money and it's done. Are you crazy? If you do that, I'll be in trouble. Don't worry, I'll pay you back. When? Well, someday. You're a born con artist, aren't you? Of course not. You can't pay me back when you're not even working. Don't you know you'll be the one to suffer later for lying about what you can't do? Anyway, I'm done. I can't help you. Please, please help me. If you don't help me, I'm going to get divorced. Apologize sincerely then, that it won't happen again. I don't know if it'll work though. Oh, come on. Epilogue. Mary got divorced after all. When she moved into this neighborhood, she had promised that she'd never do it again. Her husband and the in-laws were not the type to forgive her for causing trouble to others, so they did not forgive her for breaking the promise again. In the end, Mary got divorced and got kicked out of the house, leaving her child behind, and to pay her husband's alimony and for the child support, Mary started working. She said she had never worked before, so I'm sure it'll be very hard for her, but I hope she'll do her best for the sake of her child. As for me, I haven't met any other moms like Mary since then, and I'm living a very peaceful life.